sure your brakes are operating. A lot of kids' bikes have what's called a handbrake and a coaster brake. So you pedal backwards. You need to make sure both your brakes are working. Another really good thing to do is to take your front tire, kind of stand like this, and just wiggle that. Make sure that that doesn't move, because over time, the little bolt in there can come loose. And if you're riding down the road and that comes loose and you can't steer anymore, again, it's going to be really bad. You're going to crash. If you can feel stuff wiggling when you're riding, that's not a good thing. That's when it needs to go to a mechanic. Or it may just be something that needs to be tightened. Let's talk about rules of the road. Of course, you guys know that bikes are supposed to have the same legal right as cars on the road. So you should have 3 feet out into the roadway. Of course, most young folks are not going to be riding their bike down the roadway, well, not on a busy road anyway. But as an adult, if you're riding your bike, does everybody know which way do you ride? Do you ride with traffic or against traffic? With, exactly.
That's okay. Is it okay to ride a dress on a bike?
Have you ever tried it?
I can't.
And my dress got stuck in the wheels.
Well, I was going to say, if it's the longer the dress, the more dangerous it is. The shorter the dress, the more inappropriate it is. He's making the wheel turn, and his sister, well, they were about 5, stuck her finger right in there. So, yeah, luckily it's okay. She got some stitches, but so be really, really careful of this thing right here because it actually has teeth, and it will bite. All right, so looking at this bike, we can look at this, make sure we check the headset's nice and tight, handlebar's not loose, back. You feel that the coaster brake's still working. You look at the rear tire. Rear tire is definitely worn. Probably going to need replacing before too long. And definitely needs some air. That's actually
Very helpful. Didn't know that we need to replace the tire. Just thought we needed to put some air in it, so learned some good tips.
Well, I pump up my tires once a week and I found out that's pretty normal, so that's good.
What about riding on the road? I mean, what did you learn about that?
It kind of scares me with all the traffic out. Like I said, I don't like to ride with traffic, although that's the law. I just try to keep out of traffic if I can.
And what did you learn?
The importance of helmets, where you're riding, who you're talking, make sure to keep your headphones off, that sort of thing. Just being aware of what's around you, staying away from gravel, things like that.
What's it like to ride a bike around these parts?
Depends on where you ride. You want to be very careful. There's a whole lot of traffic. Just about anywhere people will run you over. But you really have to be careful, about looking for everybody else and just being aware.